Hello friends, and welcome to another Bluebird Art Studios video. My name is Miss Emma, and today we are going to be drawing a Christmas tree with markers. For this project, you'll need the following supplies: a pencil, a Sharpie, these colors and markers, and a whiteout marker or white paint marker. So the first thing that we're going to do for this drawing is actually chart out where the tree is going to go. We want the tree to be in the center of the drawing. So we're going to start by making a little mark right here and another right about here. We're going to start at this top line right here and create a triangle for our tree's top. We'll draw the two sides of our triangle as we normally would, but then for the bottom line, we're going to make it a zigzag, just like this. Now we're going to start right here and begin the line for our next triangle, and the same on the other side. Then we'll create the same zigzag line for the bottom. Repeat this process 2 more times. After this, we're just going to create 2 lines going down as if we're going to begin another triangle, but not finishing it. Instead, what we're going to do is create the snow underneath the tree. To do this, create almost cloud-like shapes going across the bottom here. You want to make them different sizes, just like I'm doing here, to make it look more realistic. Then I'm erasing the lines we made at the beginning. Now create 2 more little bumps of snow right here, and a few more on this side. Coming up from this, we're going to create a candy cane. Do a large curved line and make it go right back down into that snow. Then we'll go around and do the same thing with a slightly smaller curve. And erase any intersecting lines when you do this. For our other pile of snow, we're going to create a present. We'll begin with a rectangle shape, and then draw a skinnier rectangle on top of it to be the lid of the present. We'll do a line down the middle and then create a bow. You'll make 2 loops like this, and then the strings. After this, we're going to go to the top of our tree. I'll erase the tip of it here and create a star to top it off. Now we're going to add some details to our tree. We'll begin by creating a diagonal line across each section. After this, we're going to place our ornaments. For the ornaments, you can make some of them bigger and some of them smaller. Try your best to put at least a few on each section. Now we'll move on to the background. I'm going to start my line on the second section from the bottom of my tree, then just curve it outward and down. Do this on either side. On each side, we're also going to create another tree in the distance. I'm beginning with the base line on mine, and then moving up with the triangles. Now we're going to erase the line inside the trees. For the rest of our background, we're going to create 2 mountains. I'm beginning my first one about here, and then just creating a curved line. For the second mountain, I'm making it a little bit smaller and curved out to the edge of the paper. Last but not least, we're going to add snow by creating curved lines just like this. Now we're ready to move on to our Sharpie. You'll simply take your Sharpie and outline all the lines that we've just made. Make sure to go slow and steady with your Sharpie. This way we can get sharp, crisp lines. After we're done with this, we're just going to erase any pencil marks that we see from underneath the Sharpie. Now it's time to move on to our markers. I'm going to begin with my green marker coloring in the tree. As I do this, I'm doing my best to make sure all of my marker lines are going in the same direction. I'm coloring it in section by section so that it looks like the lines of an actual tree. As you do this, do your best to avoid getting any green marker inside of the ornaments. After we finish the tree, we're going to move on to the ornaments. I'm going to take each color and fill in random ornaments throughout the tree. Then we're going to take our yellow and color in our star. Going back to green, I'm going to color in the trees in the background as well. I'm adding another layer of marker onto them to make it a little bit darker than our main tree. Now we're going to take our red or a color of your choice and color in the present right here. This next step might be a little tricky. We're going to use our red and create diagonal stripes up the candy cane. Be very careful not to cross outside of the Sharpie here. As the candy cane curves, our lines are going to curve with it. And there we go. Now we're going to take our purple and color in the mountains. Just like we did with the tree, we're going to try our best to make sure our lines are going in similar directions. Now we're going to repeat this exact same process with blue for the sky. I'm going over one more time with my marker to make it a little bit darker and make some of the streaks in the sky less obvious. Lastly, we're going to take our white pen and create the snow. To do this, I am just randomly spacing out circles on our blue sky. If you notice, I'm varying the sizes of the snowflakes so that we have smaller ones and bigger ones to make it look like some are closer and some are further from the perspective. And with this, we have finished our marker Christmas tree drawing. Thanks for watching, creative friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you had fun creating this masterpiece with me. We'd love to see what you created, so feel free to share your art with us. See you next time and stay artsy.